365 integration capabilities along with application and IMS is coming from YASH Technologies. And I would like to take a few minutes to explain who we are, and what we do, and a little bit of service portfolios and the overview of 365, and what is the approach we do in YASH Technologies and why YASH. So let's get started. YASH is a IT services integration consulting company. We are in the business for the past 20 years, and this is the nutshell that you are seeing on the screen. We have 30 plus offices worldwide, 4,000 employees, and we have 350 plus active clients as of today. And we are located in East Moline, Illinois, United States. And this is the big picture of who we are. And coming back to the service portfolios, we do SAP as well as non-SAP services. And since we are purely concentrating on the Office 365 space today, I would like to tell more on, the kind of integration capabilities and the work we have done on Office 365. As you know, Office 365 has basically 5 products: Exchange Online, SharePoint Online, Dynamics Online, Microsoft Lync Unified Communication Server, as well as the Office Suite. As part of Office 365, as you know, many of the businesses are trying to move from on-premise to cloud, and as well as integrate their existing business and applications with the enterprise-wide applications. So as part of this, what we can achieve with the Office 365, the software is available. And this is the cloud transformation services at YASH. Basically, we classify the applications and assess the comprehensive assessment of the application requirements, as well as identify the applications and platforms based on the business. And we also do the migration from on-prem to cloud on various aspects of Exchange, SharePoint, Dynamics as well. And we also do the application enhancement, optimization, and fine-tuning and scalability of the applications. And mostly this comes from all 3 devices, either desktop, laptop, or tablet, or mobile devices. And we do support Android as well as iOS operating systems. And to start with, basically we do it in the form of a 2-phase approach. Basically, we do a comprehensive assessment of existing environment and come up with a report, any risk factors involved, and what is the best approach and recommendations and guidelines, and as well as do a proof of concept, so that this gives the fair picture of what we have and what we see at the target location. And this screen speaks about the YASH cloud transformations we are, and we are partnered, gold certified partner with Microsoft on application development and content and collaboration. We are also partnered with Amazon Web Services, SAP, multi-level partner with SAP, and Oracle as well. So moving back to the Office 365, what are the devices and the cloud services, social, security, compliance, and control around these integrations. And just to have an overview on Office 365, as we all know, this is a subscription-based service. Either it can be gone through an Amazon or an Azure, and it supports all 3 devices which are listed here: desktop, laptop, tablet, and phablet mobile. And the cloud, it can be Office on demand, roaming, and up-to-date centralization. And we also do the Skype for Business Online, for doing the conference across teams at various locations, and also the social feed that is coming up, integrations with SAP Jam, Yammer, all the social networking capabilities that are available in the market. And since we are in the Office 365, the control and security compliance data loss prevention, information records management, IRM, and transportation rules. Auditing and archiving are primary source of making sure our environment is secure, smart, reliable, as well as auditable at any moment of time. And coming back to YASH service offerings, we do application design, development, maintenance, modernization, optimization, re-engineering, and most importantly, nowadays we see a lot of migrations happening from on-prem to cloud, and we use a Metallogix tool for migrations as well, and applications integrations with legacy systems and ERP solutions. And when it comes to IT services, application management and infrastructure hosting management. And the reason why I was mentioning here infrastructure, because YASH Technologies have a unique capability of application support, application services, as well as your infrastructure 24/7 maintenance and help desk support as well. This is where a large part of managed services is into picture, and we have close to 150 plus clients across the world where we do the managed services. And here is the topic of the discussion today on the webinar: Office 365 integration capabilities and solutions. So what are all the things we can integrate with Office 365, and what are the various types of applications we can build, at least a few of them which is mostly used across the enterprise-wide businesses. Some of the things I would like to concentrate in this webinar are basically into social networking, business intelligence analytical tools, success factors, and HCM, SAP HCM, that what I mean was, and IBM Lotus Notes, and any of the automation workflow tools that are available in the market, like Lync K2, Lync Online, Lync Forms. And also I would like to concentrate on the databases where we can integrate, and finally touch upon on security and compliance, because this is very important, and as well as to secure not only the application but also the HR data as well if it's posted on Office 365. As we all know, Microsoft has come up with at least 50 Office 365 connectors that are available in the market today. We just have to provide the connection strings or whatever required to make sure we do a connection between source and the target. And as part of this, we do have connectors related to HR systems, sales, project management, marketing automation, developer tools, workflow tools, and many more as well. So the prime opportunities available in the market with respect to connectors are Exchange, Dynamics, SharePoint, and Skype for Business. And I would like to specifically concentrate on social networking and this list of integration capabilities I mentioned here. When it comes to social networking, SharePoint Online has provided easy connectors for Yammer, SAP Jam, Salesforce Chatter, Jive, Citron, and IBM connections as well. So basically, as part of SharePoint, because SharePoint is widely used as content management, document management, knowledge management tool, few organizations would like to go for Yammer to add a social networking flavor to it. Some of the businesses may not like the out-of-the-box look and feel of SharePoint, so they just prefer to go with other tools and customize and make sure their users, end users, business users, as well as the technical users are happy. And next one would be the BI tools. SharePoint Online can be integrated with IBM Cognos, SAP objects, business objects, Oracle Business Intelligence and Suite as well, and Power BI and MSBI, which is nothing but SSIS, SSAS, SSRS. As part of this, we leverage this OLAP cube mechanism, online analytical processing cube mechanism, and build reports which has whatever filters are required to make sure the necessary reports are generated based on the collected information and presented in a dashboard format. And the next integration capability with Office 365, SharePoint Online or Dynamics Online is SAP modules, HCM, basically success factors. A large number of enterprises are now integrating SharePoint and success factors, and as well as SAP JAM. And some of the networking kind of workflow tools where businesses want an automatic workflow notifications to be sent out whenever a kind of employee onboarding happens or departmental change, something like ESS, employee self-service, MSS, manager self-service, HRSS, HR self-service. This is where we quite use tools like Nintex Forms, Nintex Online, workflow tools, either Windows Workflow Foundation or a .NET Workflows or K2 Suite. These are the tools that can help in creation of this automatic workflow process across ESS, MSS, HRSS applications. And this integration is very, very flexible, easy with Nintex Forms. It can be deployed in few minutes time and up and running. And the debugging concept of it or adding of additional features to the workflows, it's pretty easy. And the next one is the file types integration. Integration with non-Microsoft file types is also possible through SharePoint Online as well as SharePoint on-premise softwares. What this helps basically is we can add a file type and make it published so that the search results, the icon of the file type is visible. This was a little bit uncomfortable situation a few years back when some of the file types, non-Microsoft file types, were not displayed, and the icon has to be manually added, and the search engine needs to be restarted, and IAS reset needs to be done. So this was a lengthy process a decade ago. And the next integration part is the IBM, Lotus Notes IBM Domino, as well as Lotus Notes Quicker. SharePoint Online, Dynamics Online can be integrated with the backend Lotus Notes databases as well, where the whole complete data will be resided in the IBM Lotus Notes, and SharePoint will be used as a front end to access that information as well as search the notes databases, NSF databases, so that the two-way communication happens. And there are some kind of unpleasant situations here because Domino is a free flow kind of content management where you can change the font and color and all these things. When it comes to migration from Lotus Notes to SharePoint, we will get 100% of the content and the security, but the format of the text in Lotus Notes may not be carried to the SharePoint Online or Dynamics Online. So there are a few things here and there. If you guys are interested in it, please reach out to us in the email. We will give you some additional info on what exactly we need to look out before migration from IBM Lotus Notes to SharePoint or Dynamics. And the next one integration capability is the CRM, Salesforce integration. And not only this one, we also do the quote management system as well. This can be back and forth integration as well as push and pull. So Microsoft has given the connectors. And the next one is which is most important is compliance. Office 365 security and compliance tools. SharePoint has its own information records management and capabilities, and those are limited to the data which is available in the SharePoint for auditing, reporting, monitoring mechanisms. If something like a compliance related to United States Department of Defense or United Kingdom's compliance policies, then it has to go through a different route, and we need to go through records management, which has about 120 plus policies and procedures that need to be configured. It becomes a heavier and lengthier project, as well as we can go for an open text integration where it's purely for a kind of compliance mechanism. So this will greatly help when it comes to compliance integration of open text with of SharePoint Online. And Microsoft has also provided us with the different connectors, namely ODBC and OLEDB, object linking and embedding database, Microsoft .NET based providers, file content providers, and SQL database providers, IBM AS400 providers, Lotus Notes, Exchange, Active Directory, as well as SAP PowerShell scripting. And this is basically used when you do not want to connect SAP directly with the SharePoint Online, and you just want to export or generate a file from SAP every night and put it in a shared folder. And SharePoint, timer job's going to pick it up and collect the data and import it into SharePoint. So this plays it's a kind of a delayed solution, but again, a direct integration between SAP and SharePoint requires license at the SAP side of it. So, if there is a constraint there, this is an alternative approach. And it has also connectors for native SharePoint lists and libraries as well. This is about the integration capabilities, and YASH has successfully implemented these integrations with our esteemed clients. Any information regarding this one, please reach out, and at the end of this presentation we are going to share our contact details, and we will be more than happy to help you with the information and the knowledge and our experience. And the kind of solutions we developed with Office 365, that is SharePoint Online or Dynamics Online, are classified into 3 categories: portals, systems, compliance, analytics, and audits. So portals, basically a large share of implementation goes to educational portals, learning management system portals, collaboration and publishing portals, as well as ESS, MSS, HRSS, employee self-service, manager self-service, HR self-service portals, which has automated process with workflows. And the kind of systems, or we can say it as a products, what we have built for our clients depending on their nature of business. We have done order management, facilities management, CRM, portfolio management, which includes demand, schedule, time, task, and reporting management as well. And when it comes to insurance, we have done policy administration system, which is a big product on its own. And apart from this, we also do the support management as well, and the email integrations between Outlook and Exchange. And coming to the compliance and analytics and audits, this is seriously playing some 20% of the project time, where every opportunity, every application build is having this compliance, search capabilities, auditics, audits, analytics around these applications, whatever applications, who has clicked on it, when he has clicked, which IP has gone through, which region he has come through, and as well as which from which country he has accessed, and how much time he has spent on looking at a portal or a screen or a document, what are all the downloads or the screenshots he has taken. So we capture everything, and we have this as a big data and keep it so that we know how to enhance the existing portals to attract more users, as well as to stay on that and for a longer time, so that they have all the information they need. And we do also have an online chat available, and the respective team site owner or portal site admin is available to communicate with the user and help him immediately. And we also have a integrated self-learning portal where they can watch the videos or click on a link and make sure they learn as they use. And apart from this integration solutions, we also have the team sites, collaboration sites that make the decision makers, team members, administrators, managers, and stakeholders communicate and collaborate and share the knowledge across the organization. And apart from these integration capabilities, there is also Microsoft Exchange, Office 365, and cloud migrations, because everything happens to this and the Outlook. So we also do migrate from on-premise Exchange to the cloud Exchange. This is an additional info apart from integrations, because this purely goes through the process of interlinkage between integrations as well as Exchange migrations. That is the reason why we just brought in this picture into this slide, because this is very, very important. So, and some of the existing base still have some questions around Office 365 and the constraint why use. So basically, I just want to take a minute or two here. Why use cloud services and constraints? We do have the agility, focus, and economics around cloud services, where we do not have to buy the software, we do not have to pay for the licenses, we do not have to have our own hardware in place, or backup recovery in place, or patching done on a weekly basis. So basically what we try, everything in the on-prem can be avoided in the cloud Office 365 services. So that's a big help there, but there are a little bit of constraints. So how is the security? How is the compliance? How is the compatibility? There is a slight issue with respect to security, because most of the organizations, especially manufacturing or integrations, they do not want to save their payroll data, HR data into the cloud systems. They are still not in there to make that big loop or jump from on-prem to cloud. When it comes to compliance, again, a third-party tool which is compatible with the Office 365 online softwares has to be purchased. So additional license cost in there, and compatibility. So not every third-party tool is compatible with Office 365. There are workarounds, and it is a lengthy process, and it's again additional burning of dollars. So these are some of the items which we need to look at. And on-premise version of Microsoft products are fully enabled for enterprise business, whereas cloud is not fully enabled for enterprise business. There are workaround solutions. We have to buy some cloud additional third-party tools in there to make sure it's compatible. Okay. And finally, YASH power of approach. You know, we do on-site, offshore, offshore combination. We do hybrid. We do stay shared services, staff aug business models, and we do have an unique engagement maturity model as well. And we do project-based operating model, shared services, managed services, factory model. We do in-house, and we do we do take the complete ownership of the project-based development centers, and it involves complete documentation, knowledge transfer, support, and helpline as well. And we also do the cloud transformation and 24/7 support and help desk. And what are the influence factors? Say, why go with YASH basically? We are located, as I said, in 30 locations worldwide. So we are spread across the world and easy accessibility, and we are a little small and medium-sized company. I don't say we do everything, but whatever choices we make, we are perfect, and we are the experts here and there. And we also show the proof of concepts and the pros and cons between other business solutions and why this solution. Okay, and why YASH? Basically, we are flexible. We follow the customer model based on your client choices and preferences. We work in the client time zones, and we have highly referenceable customers where once we get there, we give you the opportunity to talk to our some of the existing customers. And we also have continuous improvements and innovation specialists which are available at every project. And we are also partnered, as I said, we are gold partnered with Microsoft, and we are also a Microsoft reseller. And we bring in whatever new technology offerings come in and share that immediately with our clients. And we do have a global pool of global talent stationed at various locations. And to help us, and technology specialists are there so that we get you the best out of each project, which is compatible, scalable, applicable, integratable, and which can be lasting for another 10 years, and which can be compatible without any breakage of the existing applications and services. And the added value with YASH is we do have our own infrastructure management services department, where we have 150 plus full-time employees working, and we bring in the combo of IMS, application development services, integration services, migration services, support services, as well as managed services. Thank you. Any questions on Office 365 integrations with legacy systems, ERP systems, databases, or the kind of applications that we build? Please reach out to sales@yash.com. Thank you. You have a wonderful day.